let's open this thing for a discussion, right?
All right.
When it comes to Jasmine, right? Let me talk about Jasmine flaws.
Okay.
Number one, Preston talking about, listen, if everyone has a problem with you, you're the common denominator. That's not always true, Preston. Everybody could be wrong.
Yeah.
So let's put the brakes on this, right? Let me ask this question to everybody, including my wife, right? Jasmine was overbearing in season 1.
Yeah.
Correct? 100%. But if that's my friend, why don't I just say like, yo, chill out. You're overbearing.
You're being annoying.
You're being annoying. You get what I'm saying?
Relax.
So
you
I'm
know?
not defending Jasmine for her actions in season 1. Jasmine, you was definitely wilding with like, you know, as Jordan would say, trying to sell me to the highest bidder, right? Mm-hmm. I get that. That's a reason to be mad at my friend. That's a reason to even be annoyed at my friend. But the reason to ice my friend out, don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Yeah, that's going another step further.
Because there's something else in it, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's
jealousy,
mm-hmm. right? But here's the thing about jealousy. It can evolve into something else. It don't have to be jealousy in the sense of I want what you want. It could be something in the sense of I don't believe you deserve what you have.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that turns into envy, right? Mm-hmm. So let me go into basically my case of why I believe Jordan, Preston, and even Summer were not good friends to Jasmine, right? All I seen throughout the season is whenever Jordan or Summer was talking and things like that, they always talking about yeah, you know, I don't think Nick and Tasia is going to be together, you know, because if that was my man, I wouldn't be doing, if that was my man, I wouldn't allow Nick to be as handsy as he is, right? Whenever it came to relationships, they always was talking about, I don't think Nick is happy in his relationship.
There's always something negative.
It's always something negative, mm-hmm. right? And I think Jordan, in her way, especially going off of episode 1, where she was talking to Jasmine and basically talking to us saying, I remember when Jasmine was sleeping in her car. And I remember when Jasmine was broke. And I remember when she had this little bob cut and things like that. Her hair was always messed up and things like that. And now she's married and trying to act like she's different. I think, as Jasmine said, when people change, you got to be able to like accept them in the change. Me being broke is not a permanent personality of
exactly
mine.
Me being broke or living ugly in a car is not my personality, and it's a stage in my life.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So I think people wanted to keep you there mm-hmm. because they don't believe you deserve to be where you are. Mm-hmm. Now I will say this though, depending on your POV, the same thing can happen, but we can have two different definitions of what just happened. So we being married now, right? I can see Jasmine being newly married and being overly excited. Yeah. You're right. And being like, she's newly married. She's trying to get her friends married. Mm-hmm. She's in a love bubble. She wants everyone to feel what she feels. It's just a lot. And she's dealing with Silas, and he's kind of a lot, and she's trying to make sure she appeases him. Yeah. So it was some growing pain she was going through, and I think that deserves grace. Yeah, but here's my point with that. If you're married, you can see it. You're mm-hmm. like, okay, you're a newlywed, so you're acting like a newlywed. But the same thing can happen if you're not married. Yeah. If you're not in a relationship, if you don't have prospects and things like that, or it seems like you're not close to being married, you can look at it as, you think you better. You think you different. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, so I think Jasmine was going through, as Blair put it, the growing pains of being a newlywed. Yes, it was weird. Yes, it was awkward. Like, why are you trying to put me? You just trying to put me with anybody, Amir? Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's enough for me to have a conversation, but not enough for you to ice me out. It's even in this scene right here to where someone was like, yeah, everybody said they had a problem. And Shanice raised her hand and was like, I personally didn't have a problem with Jasmine.
Then why couldn't she come to Jamaica, Shanice? Why did you say no? Why was that your vote? Because she was like, well, I didn't want any drama. What drama has Jasmine caused?
That's what I'm saying. like besides her being that friend of like, yo, you got to check and basically be like, you was being annoying. You icing her out. I honestly, this is what I think about Preston, Jordan, and Summer. I think it's like high school. I think they are the mean, you know how like the mean group, the mean clique, right? To where they nice nasty, you know. Many times they're not. Preston is in that group. Jordan's in that group. Someone was trying to be in that group, but they basically were like, no, it's only gonna be us two, right? Shanice was trying to get into that group. They were like, no. So the fact that you say, yeah, I don't like Jasmine either, but you had no reason to, it just comes off as if you were just following the crowd.
Yeah,
and it's weird. But I see everybody's point of view in this though. But I just don't understand. Okay, Jasmine was Jasmine season 1. Is that enough to ice your friend out? No, unless there's something else in there, and I think it's jealousy and envy.
I do too, because the comments that Jordan makes towards the pregnancy, which that's such an amazing, awesome thing, especially if you know that your friend wants to be a mother. Like, why would you not be 100% happy and supportive and have anything shady to say about a pregnancy? That's wild to me. And then, with her, I think Jordan, like we said before, I think it's jealousy. But I also just feel like when it comes to Jordan, she seems depressed to me.
Okay.
And she seemed depressed this season, and I'm not putting no medical diagnosis on nobody, but she's going through. And sometimes when you're going through the happiness and joy and blessings that other experience, you don't look at that as encouragement that things will get better. And you don't look at it as like, okay, when I get through this time, like, that's inspiring for me. You look at it as it's not happening for me, and it may never happen for me, and I'm angry about it. And that's what I gather from Jordan.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that.
Yeah. So